Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, aka Sneakonomics, and here I am on my maiden video from my new sneaker room slash studio. It's exciting times. I'm excited to be able to display more of my sneaker collection. I've got a bit more room to maneuver, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys a couple of different angles or a couple of different shots from within the room to sort of mix up the backdrop a little bit. I wanted to start the episode today by just quickly taking a moment to pay respect to the name and the legacy of the man, the legend, Virgil Abloh, who passed away a year ago, this past Monday. So RIP to the absolute legend. The man absolutely changed up the sneaker game with the whole off-white stuff. His collaborations really brought back the hype around Nike, and he was pretty much at the forefront of the intersectionality of streetwear, designer fashion, and sneakers. So he is pretty much the guy that ushered in this current sneakerhead epoch that we're all so happy to be a part of. So to Virgil's family and his kids and all of his extended network, I just want to say RIP to the legend, and commiserations and condolences to you all. On to the news. More people have been sharing pictures of their Jordan 1 lost and founds complete with mold, and when making the complaint to Nike, they have been offered a pitiful, pithy 15% off. It's not just the Jordan 1 lost and founds that have been turning up with mold either. People shared this week pictures of the maniere Jordan 4'S showing up with mold. So it really beggars belief. Where the heck are Nike and Jumpman storing these pairs? Like, have they decided to keep them in like a flooded room or something, or an unventilated, damp storeroom that is conducive to bringing about these moldy pairs? It's also questionable that the stock isn't being checked before it's being sent out. Like, that's another worry as well. It's one thing to have some wayward stitching or a dodgy brushstroke of paint, or even like a scuff or a scrape, but receiving some like biohazardous material is like on another level. There are a couple of restocks that you guys might want to be aware of. December the 2nd, you've got the Tom Sachs general purpose shoe in the original studio colorway. These are going to be releasing most likely via raffle on the Nike Craft websites. And you've also got a restock of the Panda Dunks. I don't know how many restocks they've had of the Panda Dunks, but they continue to be popular and continue to be a moneymaker. So whether you need a pair for the toe or you need to make a couple of extra bucks, Panda restock, no brainer. Quick updates on one of the strong contenders, at least in my opinion, for sneaker of the year, the orange lobsters. They have loaded back up on the sneakers app here in the UK, and they will be available across a variety of different retailers via raffle over the coming days. So if you're in the UK, make sure you're hip to the different raffles, all the usual places, whether it's Ends or SNS or Foot Patrol, Offspring. There's going to be a number of different retailers carrying this product here in the UK. And if anyone is interested in getting a pair UK 9.5 and selling them to me for retail, it is actually my birthday on December the 5th when they drop. It's one of the pairs this year that I really am keen to add to my collection. So don't be afraid to get in touch. If you get a pair UK 9.5 or even a 10 or a 9 will be fine, let me know. For those of you in the US, they are going to be releasing across the weekend, upcoming from the 2nd to the 4th via Sneakers Pass. They're also going to be releasing on the website, the Concepts website, on December the 2nd on a first come first serve basis. That's going to be botted to high heck. That's going to be a tricky one to cop, but you've also got in-store raffles as well. My suggestion is, if you're in the US, make sure that you're following concepts and staying live and hip to some of the other sneaker resale pages on IG and whatnot to stay up to date with the latest. We got some news this week about the Travis 1 Low Black Phantoms that are dropping on December the 15th. Apparently there's going to be something like 200,000 pairs. This pair is going to be so widely released that Foot Locker are even getting them. Now this doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that they are going to be an easy cop, but I would consider them a much easier cop compared to, say, the previous Travis 1 Lows that have come out. And because they're going to be a lot more plentiful in numbers, the resale won't be as high. We also saw this week Virgil Abloh's wife Shannon in an interview with the New York Times rocking the much coveted and highly mythological pair of the Jordan 4 off-white breads. This pair was speculated to release this year and even last year, but when it didn't come off, it had a lot of people kind of a bit sad. It's one of those shoes that we know is out there. We know it exists. And the fact that we know it exists and we know it's out there, and the fact that they haven't decided to release it to us kind of makes us feel a little bit ripped off. So seeing Shannon wear this pair has sort of rekindled this interest in the sneaker and had a lot of people speculating, would these come out? Will they come out? Will Nike ever make this shoe? And according to John Hoke, who is the chief creative officer for Nike, he has said that at least a year's worth of off-white Nike products are already in the pipeline. So it begs the question, you guys, do you guys want to see the Bred 4 off-whites, or do you think they are better off staying in the vaults? Some people out there think they should stay unreleased and continue to be a bit of a unicorn. And then other people are like, nah, man, we want them, we need them. It would do great by Virgil's legacy for his sneakers to continue to be put out in his memory. And this pair is probably one of the most coveted pairs, I would say, out of all of the off-white Jordans or all of the off-white sneakers in general. So what do you guys think? Would you guys like to see this pair release, or do you think they would be better left unreleased as like a memento to Virgil's memory? Let me know. So that's it for today's episode, guys. Welcome to my new sneaker room. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the finished product when it is all done. I'm going to be doing some videos momentarily with regard to December's releases as well as my resale predictions. Also going to take a look at some of next year's hottest releases. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already and you like these kinds of updates, you like to keep your finger on the pulse, be sure to subscribe. And to all of you out there that have been messing with the content on the regular, thank you all very much. I really appreciate your support as we mount the campaign for 100,000 subscribers. We're not that far off, so be sure to share this video around. Be sure to like it and comment down below as well. That would help out a lot. So I appreciate you guys. Have a lovely day. I look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Take care and peace.